A cereal linked to more than 100 illnesses tested positive for something that shouldn't survive inside it. Not wet, not spoiled, not mishandled. Dry, shelf-stable, sealed. For weeks, people didn't blame breakfast. The sickness came later. Deep stomach pain, fever that lingered, fatigue that flattened entire days. Doctors treated dehydration and sent patients home. No alarms, no obvious connection, just scattered cases that didn't look connected, until labs started noticing something strange. Different states, different grocery stores, different patients. The same genetic fingerprint, eventually traced back to a 2018 Salmonella outbreak linked to Kellogg's ready-to-eat cereal. Salmonella, showing up again and again inside a food category designed to keep bacteria dormant. Cereal lives in a safety blind spot. It's cooked, it's dried, it's been trusted for decades. That trust shaped how often it was tested, where inspectors focused, and which risks were quietly downgraded. The assumption was simple. If there's no moisture, there's no problem. The science never fully agreed. Salmonella doesn't need to grow to survive. In dry environments, it shuts down. No movement, no replication, just endurance. At water activity levels below 0.6, it can persist for months, sometimes longer, waiting for conditions to change. Inside a cereal plant, the kill step looks decisive. Extrusion temperatures climb above 130 degrees Celsius. Charts stay green. Logs close clean. The product exits hot, then cools as it moves toward packaging. That cooling phase is where things get quiet. Air handling systems, transfer points, fine dust settling where moisture-based cleaning is avoided. Swabs taken on schedules measured in days or weeks. Negative results feel reassuring, until contamination isn't where anyone sampled. By the time epidemiologists linked illnesses back to a single cereal, exposure had already multiplied. People didn't eat it once. They ate it every morning. Small doses, repeated. A pathogen that didn't announce itself through smell or spoilage simply kept moving through the system. Eventually, the numbers forced attention. By the time investigators confirmed the link, the 2018 Kellogg's outbreak had sickened 135 people across 36 states, sending 34 to the hospital. Not because the contamination was dramatic, but because it was persistent. The recall came fast once the signal was undeniable. Millions of boxes pulled, production stopped, shelves cleared. The public finally saw the warning that had taken months to surface. Low-moisture food outbreaks stretch differently. Without visible spoilage, time becomes the accelerant. Finished product testing struggles because contamination isn't uniform. One kernel in thousands. One dust pocket near a conveyor bend. Sampling plans miss what probability hides. This wasn't a breakdown of heat. It was a breakdown of certainty. After the Kellogg cereal outbreak, regulators tightened guidance, focusing more closely on dry zone monitoring, post-kill steps, and environmental sampling in low-moisture facilities. None of this was radical science. It was a recalibration of attention, because the danger wasn't that cereal was unsafe. It was that the system believed it couldn't be. For families, the experience stayed personal. A routine breakfast suddenly connected to a doctor visit. A box tossed into the trash after weeks of normal use. A quiet understanding that safety isn't a single step. It's a chain. What made this outbreak unsettling wasn't its scale. It was how easily it blended into daily life. And here's the part that still unsettles inspectors. Dry food outbreaks don't announce themselves with explosions or mass recalls. They whisper. They wait. They depend on habits, on the fact that people return to the same box, the same shelf, the same routine. The system didn't fail because no one cared. It failed because confidence replaced curiosity. Cereal left the plant looking perfect. Boxes stacked cleanly in warehouses. Shelves stayed full. Breakfast stayed familiar. Somewhere between heat and habit, a signal survived. and almost passed unnoticed. Food safety rarely collapses in obvious ways. It bends, quietly, under assumptions that go untested for years. The box still looks harmless. The aisle still feels safe. But the most dangerous failures are the ones hiding inside what everyone stopped questioning.